What's the deal with your voice? Why does it sound the way it does? Take it from the top. Give us the whole explanation.
All right, so when I was born without an airway and vocal cords. Your airways, your windpipe, I'm assuming, and your vocal cords is what gives you your sound. You know what I'm saying? Voice box, whatever. And I was born without that. It was a birth defect, and my life expectancy was supposed to be July. I was born May 21st, and they couldn't take the surgery because I was too small. They told them to give me a month, but I wasn't supposed to survive. And once they did that, they made my voice, my vocal cords, they had to cut me because I couldn't swallow because my windpipe was the size of a straight pin. You know what that is?
Mm.
Yeah. And it wasn't growing with me, so that's really what happened.
You were born premature?
Nah, I was just born without everything in my throat.
Why? Why that? Because I've never seen this happen to a newborn before. Why you, though? Why wasn't it grown all the way, or you had everything you needed when you came out the womb?
I don't know. That's something my mom still ain't explained to me. I don't know why I came out like this, because my brothers and sisters, they straight, except for my baby brother. His name TJ. He got gray hair in his head. He fell off an escalator, but other than that, he's straight. Like all of my siblings is good, but me, I think it's something more than that. But I ain't gonna say what I think it is. But
I see. Do you have any kids?
Nah, 21 with no kids.
Do you think this could get passed down?
What, my music?
No, this vocal box issue with maybe if you have a child with somebody.
I'm praying it don't, but if it does, then it's gonna make my child tough, cause that's what it did with me. It helped me hold my head high.
Were you teased for this?
That's what I was getting bullied for.
Now, somebody with no vocal cords, it's kind of ironic that you would do music.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be the last thing somebody with no vocal cords would do. I mean, I don't know if you feel it, but just by listening to you now, the way you presently speak, I mean, it sounds like you're straining to talk. It sounds like you're having a hard time talking. It sounds like you're using a lot of energy that maybe somebody with a vocal box or vocal cords wouldn't even, need to use. It sounds like you're using twice or three times, and you might not be, but I'm just saying how it sounds. You might be using a lot more energy to try to get your voice across at this point than somebody like myself that has vocal cords or voice box.
Yeah, because my body take up 90% of my breathing. So when I'm talking, I always take a deep breath and then I let it out. But nah, how you talking is exactly how it feels with me. It's just my breathing is a lot more difficult, but it's cool when I'm on stage. You can't even tell because I be so amped.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Does this situation affect your music at all? Does it affect your performance of the music?
Nah, I think, and the only reason why it doesn't is because I know my limits. When I'm a smoker too. I smoke weed, hella weed, but like I don't smoke before I perform. So like right now, I'm just chilling. I ain't do no smoking. Because I was trying to make sure everything was good. Because when I smoke, it does have an effect on my voice, on my voice. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to smoke before performances. After I'm done with business, then I chill with my homies and do that. But
could this get any worse? Like, could the smoking actually be more detrimental over time to a voice that you have at this point? Have you even looked into it with a professional to make sure this is okay?
Nah, but I'm done with it though. Like I said that once everything was said and done, like once my situation was said and done, then I'm gonna stop smoking because life would be moving more faster. It's already moving fast, but with shit that's going on now, it's just gonna pick up the pace, and I'm not gonna have time to be smoking, so I have to quit that habit.
I see. So it's plans to quit. You haven't quit yet?
Nah, I'm still having fun.
When you say The plan is to quit when something happens. What do you mean by something happens? Like you getting signed or you getting a record deal? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I got a little situation going on. And I made a promise to myself once that goes through, which it is, then I would stop. So it's going through, so I'm going to stop. I haven't crossed the line yet, but I am going to eventually cross it. And once I do, then it's done.
How long have you been a smoker for?
I started smoking when I was 12, but I stopped, and then I picked it back up when I was 19.
And you're 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 years.
Yeah.
Back again, okay.
I tried it. You know how every little kid is. I want to see how this is, and then I ain't fuck with it. And then, again, like I said, trying to keep up with the cool crowd and shit like that. And then one thing led to another. It ain't that I was addicted. It's just once I started making music, it just helped me get more creative. Like, I listen better. I'm more focused. I'm zoned in. So I'm going to stop smoking, but edibles, I'm going to have those on deck.
Now, the only person I could think of that's been successful with a voice that sounds like yours is the DOC.
Shout out to DOC.
What's your opinion of him?
DOC really is a staple. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot in a short period of time. You feel me? But see, this the thing, the difference between me and DOC. DOC got into an accident, which caused his voice to go like that. I was born like this. So by me being born like this and by me having a little bit more time with growing with my voice, when you listen to my music, you wouldn't even tell. You would think it's somebody else, because I don't smoke when I'm recording and when I'm like I said, when I'm handling business. But yeah, I'm gonna be hella successful though because of my story. I ain't no street nigga, I ain't no liability, none of that shit. They're gonna get their money just like I'm gonna get my money, so.
I see. Have you ever met him?
Who, DOC? Nah. I look up to him though. That whole era of music. Even though I wasn't born, I mean I was, but I caught the tail end of that shit. Like, and really I didn't even catch the tail end of it. Like when I was born, that was it. I was born in '96, but I might as well say I'm a 2000s baby because that's when I was like. That's when like College Dropout came out by Kanye West. When did Dark as Hell Is High came out by DMX? What was that, 99?
Somewhere around
that time.
2000,
like,
I don't know.
The Juvenile, like the whole Cash Money era when Lil Wayne was 15 and all types of shit. Like, I caught that shit because my brothers was already of age, so I was around them a lot of times. So whatever they was listening to, I was listening to.
That was actually a big tour too. Cash Money and the Rough Riders actually toured together at one point too. It was a big
For real?
tour. Yeah.
Damn. I might have to look that shit up on YouTube.
Now, have people compared you to the DOC because of the voice?
Nah, this is you the first person that said that shit.
Oh.
Everybody else be comparing me to like Kendrick. And I don't take no offense to it because the pedestal that he's on, I don't rap like Kendrick. I got my own swag. But me and him do have similar voices, but he raps one way and I rap another way. And DOC, he got his voice too, but he rap one way and I rap a different way. When you hear my music, that shit is majestic as fuck. You're not even gonna, that's just gonna be an orgasm to your ears.
Speaking of orgasms,
Hey.
how do women deal with the issue that you have with your voice?
Man, they love it. Man,
Go ahead.
I was telling my uncle, well, I was reminding him I was taking my little cousin out for Halloween, trick-or-treating and shit. And I was telling my little cousin to go knock on the door. They went to go knock on the door. And of course, me, I'm going to get mine in too. I need my candy too. And I went up to the door. I was like, yo, can I just get some M&Ms? The lady said, ooh, say turn off the lights. And I was like, turn off the lights. And she gave me all the candy in that bitch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say that shit for the rest of my life. But bitches like that shit though. They love it.
So that hasn't turned women away from you, turned women off, not been a problem with the dating?
I I'm on some focus shit. Like, I don't know if it'll affect some shit with the dating, but I highly doubt that because the females love my voice. So dating, that my voice gonna probably let me get the pussy earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm talking, maybe you're focused now, but I'm talking, when you were growing up, when you're dating in school or high school,
nah,
or, your
I
couple.
was icky. Yuck. Get away from me. Ew, what's wrong with him? Look at that nigga nose. Look like somebody punched his ass.
I see.
But they love my nose now. They call me Jimmy DeVranny.
Aside from the DOC, have you met anybody else with this same situation that you have?
Nah, not that I know of. Mm-mm.
Me personally, I haven't either. You're only person I've personally met with this.
For real?
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting the DOC personally, but he's the only person that I think of when I hear a voice like yours.
Yeah.
But there's not too many people with this.
Mm-mm.
If there is somebody out there with this, right? They just stumble across this interview. What advice would you tell that person?
Keep moving. Don't let this shit block you, yo. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you what you can't do. I was supposed to be diagnosed with Down syndrome. I wasn't supposed to talk. Like, that was another thing too. I was doing classes for sign language, and they were saying I wasn't supposed to talk because of my voice box, and that was the first time some shit was like that been done on a baby. Not the first time, but it was like an occurring event. Like, this shit just started happening, and I came out like that. And don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. If this shit is what's wrong with you, you have to have a tracheotomy, because that's what I had to have, and I got mine removed when I was 3 years old. And if you just now getting yours put in, I don't know what to tell you, because I got mine taken off. I don't know what life is like or how it really feels to have the pain or go through the pain, because I went through it so early. You know what I'm saying? But don't let this shit stop you, because I know how you feel.
Now, is there anything that can be done to fix this? I mean, it's 2017. They have cars that can drive themselves, literally, at this point. Can they put, I don't want to say fake vocal cords or voice box, but is there some sort of operation or some sort of, thing that they can put to fix this voice and try to get it back sounding normal, or what your normal voice would sound like?
I wouldn't want them to, because I wouldn't be the $1 million nigga that I am now.
So if you walk out this building right now, and a doctor with a lab coat says, hey, we can get you a normal voice today.
Fuck off.
For free.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
You'd rather keep it like you have it now.
Because what ended up being a curse to me ended up being a blessing. So fuck off, Mr. Lab Coat guy.